defendant was walking around downtown Cleveland, conducting reconnaissance on what he thought was a large-scale attack planned for the 4th of July. He looked for locations to park a van that would be packed with explosives. He talked about taking targets like St. John's Cathedral off the map. And just yesterday, he discussed giving remote control cars packed with explosives and shrapnel to the children of our military uniform members.
Did you hear that? He said that this guy that they busted who was plotting a terror attack on July 4th was planning to give remote controlled cars to children that were packed with explosives. I mean, this one is just way over the top. This is coming out of Cleveland, Ohio, home of Stevie Steve, home of the Freemason there. This one is just too much.
When asked about the carnage that this would cause, Pitts said comments like, "I don't care, and I have no regrets." This defendant, by his own words and by his own deeds, wanted to attack our nation and its ideals. He wanted to target, even initially, from the very, very beginning of this, people at a July 4th parade. And he also talked about wanting to target people watching fireworks over downtown Cleveland, right outside this building. But he also wanted to strike at the values that are at the very core of our nation. He wanted us to be afraid to speak our minds. He also wanted us to be afraid to gather together in public places. So I ask this week that we all continue to gather, continue to celebrate America, continue to celebrate our men and women in law enforcement, to acknowledge those who have given their lives in the line of duty, to engage in the exchange of ideas that is central to our democracy, to continue to have our barbecues and continue to go see fireworks, knowing that our police, our sheriff's department, and our justice department employees will remain vigilant in protecting our community.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
The reason for this this Cleveland theater is because it has been 22 years and one day exactly today since the release of Independence Day, the film. And Independence Day is really a metaphor for what's going on right now in our world, because in that film, these invaders came in and they synchronized a global attack around the world, which is what we're seeing today. We're seeing a global synchronized attack in every country, almost every country in the world, with just maybe 2 or 3 exceptions. But I'm sure that the invasion of the body snatchers will bring them on board to the global one world government eventually. But what's interesting here is the metaphor that they chose to use. Independence Day shows in this scene them destroying the White House. It's literally a metaphor for the destruction of our government and the replacement of our government with this one world, New World Order government. And this is a 22-year-old film. And they've been telling us for a really long time in really veiled, cryptic, veiled ways about what's happening and what they're doing and where things are going. And this film symbolizes the end of our country in many respects, especially with the assault on globally, the synchronized assault taking place that we see, and all of these events that take place globally are synchronized together to reflect no borders. So you see this, it's been 22 years in one day, because that's a reverse 122. It means double 33. And remember, this Cleveland is home to Stevie Steve. Remember Stevie Steve, the Facebook killer who killed some old man because his girlfriend Joy Lane ran off with another man. But this is one instance where Tracozzi is actually kind of right about things leading back to England, because Joy Lane isn't actually a person. Joy Lane refers to a place in England where gay Freemasons go to worship the snake. Anyway, that's why they did this. Enjoy your 4th of July. We stopped a terror attack that could have killed us all, but we won't stand in fear. We are going to enjoy our barbecues and have a good 4th of July, knowing that the next 9/11 is probably on the way. So enjoy your 4th of July now. Anyway, but I digress. Much love. See you soon. Bye bye.